I wanted to share another video today because since I posted the one a few days ago about feeling really lost, I have been going through a process. And it's that process that is teaching me just so much. As I always do, I got a little bit stuck. Well, not as I always do, as I do from time to time, I got a little bit stuck. And I tried to fight that. I tried to carry on as normal, but I know that doesn't work. So I took some time, went into the feelings, and what I've discovered in there was that I was very much in a place of being fearful. So I was fearful of not having enough money in retirement. And this morning what I've realised is that I was also very fearful about not succeeding here on YouTube. And because of that, I was pushing harder and harder and harder. And that wasn't working because I was trying too hard. I was trying to make everything perfect, rather than just coming on here and talking like this, off the cuff, from the heart, of what is actually going on for me. And in the last few days, making YouTube videos has become easier than it has since I started 12 months ago, because I've let it all go. I quite literally threw my hands up in the air 3 days ago and said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm stuck. I'm lost in life and on YouTube. And there's been something in that letting go that has landed in a way it hasn't landed before. And, you know, I've said in the last couple of videos, the last few days, I've talked about letting go and, you know, how that is something that in the past has actually ended up making the difference. And it seems that I'm coming back to learn that lesson again this time. And that's how it is in life, right? We, you know, I was thinking this morning as I was uploading my video, I thought, gosh, I've got a line in there that says, you know, need help, book a coaching call. And I'm thinking, wow, that's a little bit embarrassing. Here I am saying how stuck I am, and I'm saying, you know, I'll help you. But I am a trained coach, and, you know, I've been on this personal development journey for almost 40 years. It will be 40 years next year in 2027. And I guess what I'm realizing that I'm sharing here and that this is all about is learning myself, but also at the same time showing you that no matter who you are or what training you've done, we all go through things in life. And I think that's a big learning for me right now. I think it's particularly with this channel, it's like, you know, this is the raw, this is the real, this is how my life is right now. This is how I'm feeling. This is what's going on for me. And if I can share that in this raw way, unscripted, unedited, you know, just putting it out there, I'm beginning to think that that will actually help people more than anything. And because I love helping other people, and because I love sharing what I'm learning in life, I'm just running with that right now. Things are starting to become clearer. The muddy, muddy water that I was in a few days ago, you know, feeling stuck in a quagmire or a quicksand, as it felt like, just that was kind of pulling me in. You know, since I've thrown my hands up, things have become clearer. And, you know, I'm starting to see my lessons. I'm starting to see that, you know, I was really buying into fear, and that that is not good. It is not the truth. They are, beliefs that are limiting. They are not my truth. My truth is not that I'm going to run out of money. My truth is not that I'm not succeeding on YouTube, because I am. And facing those fears and actually putting them out in front of me and saying, okay, these are the fears. This is what I've actually been doing. I've been pushing so hard because I am fearful of not succeeding. I have been fearful of not having enough money in retirement. And I can now let those go. And that feels so, gosh, just a massive relief. And I can almost feel, as I say that, I can almost feel weight going from my body. And as I'm talking to you right now, I've just realized that has been another fear. I have talked about the fact that I have been trying for so long to lose this last 5 kilos. And what I just recognized in that moment, 30 seconds ago, was that is another fear. Another fear I have is that I won't lose the 5 kilos, that I won't get that weight off. I won't be the weight that I want to be and feel the way I want to feel. And it's not about a weight or a number, but it's feeling how I want to feel. And I have been at that weight before, and I know that I feel really good at that weight. And I also know that it's good for my body, for my heart, for my health as I age, to get those last few kilos or pounds off. And yeah, I admit right now that is another fear, that is not going to happen. So I talked yesterday about acceptance being one of my biggest, lessons in life. And, what I'm working on now is accepting all of those things, accepting that I have that fear of not succeeding on YouTube, accepting that I had that fear of not having enough money in retirement. And that has been resolved the last few days, because Craig has been doing figures and, he's showing me in black and white how things are and the plan and the forecast. And I can let that one go because I know it's not true. And I can let the YouTube one go because I know that's not true too. These nudges I've had to make content the last few days have been so easy. It has just flowed, and I have got in front of the camera, I have spoken, I have stumbled upon the odd word, and I'm not letting it worry me. I'm just putting this out there anyway because I want to. I'm enjoying it. People are getting something from it, and yeah, it's okay just to do it this way. And in talking about that, I'm thinking about a friend of mine in Scotland, a fellow YouTuber, who has grown a channel, and Steve has been an amazing support and and I'll drop a link to his channel below, because if you're a YouTuber or if you just want to check him out, he's been an amazing support to me, and I've watched him over time grow his channel. And the moment he relaxed and just started talking to the camera off the cuff with what he knew about YouTube, his videos started getting more views because he was being authentic, he was being real. And that has been a huge lesson for me. So going back to, and I'm aware this is all over the place, but that's the way it is right now. Going back to the weight issue, I see that one of my things I need to do right now is continue to let go of that, knowing that it will happen and trusting that it will happen. And I know that it will happen if I can accept my body exactly as it is, let go of my fear around not losing the extra pounds, and live my life and enjoy my life. that is what I need to do now.